What's the Young Dolph hoax? Okay,
All right, I couldn't help it, man. You went there to hip hop. You started saying that
yeah, the
what you
hoax.
saith becometh. You
Okay,
were saying that you talk about dying and you die. So what happened with young Dolph? Because I understand from what. Go ahead, go ahead. Let me shut up. I'm just gonna shut up
I'm
and
gonna
learn.
tell you it's a hoax. Number one, the number one reason why I'm gonna tell you it's a hoax. You ready? It's simple. Go back and look at the Young Dolph footage and whatever footage you can find on the Young Dolph scene. And there's one key component that is missing from this scene that happens at every murder scene that has a shooting gun that shot that many times. And the one thing that is missing at this murder scene is blood. You can't see, find a scrap, ounce, milliliter, nothing of blood at this scene, and he's supposedly been shot 22 times. You know that number, that sacred number. He was shot 22 times, right? At a cookie shop getting milk and cookies with a bulletproof armored car. You got shot 22 times. And then not only did you get shot 22 times, you go look at the window where he got shot at. They didn't even aim above 3 feet. They aimed their guns no higher than 3 feet. Look at the window. Young Dolph is 6 feet 2 inches tall. He's a tall man. If he's standing up in the cookie shop waiting on his cookie, because that's what the news say. The news said he in the cookie shop getting milk and cookies. He in the black. Look how they try to defame a black man. He in the milk shop. He in the cookie shop getting milk and cookies and got blamed. You see how that go? That's what they try to paint. They try to paint this image of black death all throughout our consciousness so that we can accept that no matter what we do in life, black people gonna die. Even our rich people die. Look at them. Even our rich die. Now, look what happened. Young Dolph, go look at the scene. There is not 1 ounce of blood. Red flag number one. That was the red flag number one. You ready? You might not like this, but that was the red flag number one I seen in the Malcolm X case. Go back and look at the Malcolm X murder. There is not 1 drop of blood. He got hit with a bro. I've come from the streets. I am from the trenches. I've seen people get their head blown off right next to me. Blood everywhere. So much so, bro, one dude got shot. I'll just give you this one example. One dude, when I was in the hood, got shot at least 20-something feet away from me, and blood still made it to my side of the street.
Ooh.
The blood splatter still made it to my side of the street. You're saying that Young Dolph got hit 22 times with a Draco AK-47, and you don't see not 1 ounce of any kind. You don't see not 1 chunk of hair, a piece of hair, body, nothing. You don't see nothing. All you see is what supposedly is an arm, a black arm, hanging out a window. Now, wait a minute. Forensic science tells me that when a person is surprised, because they say he was in his phone, he was in a shop on the phone with his friend, and the gunman ran upon him and surprised him, right? When you're surprised and somebody's shooting at you, you're gonna run away from those shots. You're not gonna run towards the window so much so that when you drop and your body hits the ground, your arm is gonna be hanging out of the window like a movie prop. No. When the boy hitting you with the Draco and he's shooting, you're gonna try to run for cover. That's what your freeze, fight, or flight mentality says in your autonomic nervous system. So how in the heck you standing up doing this with your phone, somebody starts shooting and you run towards the window so much so that your arm is hanging out the window when you pass and drop? Okay, let's say your arm is hanging out the window when you pass and drop. When you pass and your arm fell in that window, it fell into that glass. That glass was supposed to go into your arm. Your arm was supposed to bleed, and we're supposed to have blood right there by the goddamn glass. We don't see not 1 speck of blood by the shattered glass. A crime scene, a murder scene without blood is not a murder scene. It is a hoax, period. And there's nothing on God's green earth that you can tell me that will make me believe. Go look at Alpo scene. Alpo just got murdered, right? Why is there any blood from the truck? He got shot. He's supposed to be got shot 16, 17 times. Where is the blood leaking out of the truck? They were supposed to go look at King Vaughn's scene. King Vaughn got shot. No blood in the parking lot. Go look. Go look at Mo 3's scene. Mo 3 got shot. Can anybody show me the blood from Mo 3's scene? Can anybody show me the blood from a King Von scene? Can anybody show me the blood from Young Dolph scene? Can anybody show me the blood from can anybody show me the blood from Tupac? Go look at Tupac scene. You don't see not one speck of blood. He got shot and your boy supposed to got grazed in the head. Where's the blood? No blood. Every time you look at these cases, look at Nipsey Hussle. Go look at the Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle got shot 6 times. He does not have no blood on the scene. Go back and look and rewind the tape. You are living in the age of the information era. All you gotta do is rewind the tape and analyze pixel for pixel. No blood, no crime. But guess what happened though? Because of Young Dolph's, because remember, his name was Adolph. His name was Adolph. Let's get this clear. His name was Adolph. His cousin, Juice WRLD, just died a year or 2 ago, quote unquote. We didn't see nobody with that. We ain't see nobody. We ain't see no funeral. And that's another thing. You see the funeral, no open caskets. You see these funerals? Whitney had an open casket. Remember Whitney when Whitney died? Everybody took pictures of Whitney. They didn't do that with Michael Jackson. They didn't do that with Kobe Bryant. They didn't do that with Tupac. They didn't do that with Biggie. They didn't do that with. Come on, go name all the people who died. Go look at all of the telltale signs of abnormalities of funerals. Not one had an open casket. Nobody can say they had a picture of Biggie in the casket. Show me one picture. Show me one picture of Biggie in the casket. Show me one picture of Tupac. Of Tupac, in the with blood, at the scene of the crime. Show me that graze wound that supposedly grazed your head. Right? These are supposed to be wounds, right? And these dudes do anything for clout. Like the song said, they do anything for clout. They do anything for. So in the era of clout, you trying to tell me Young Dolph just got hit 22 times before the police come? None of you old hood rat motherfuckers went and came and said next to the family dollar and said, "Oh my God, World Star, Young Dolph got killed." Remember, they'll put a fight on World Star. Boop, 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 boop. Teenagers fighting in school on World Star. You trying to tell me a major rapper from Tennessee, Memphis, got murdered and not one person got the footage of the murder, of the after scene of the murder before the police arrived, and he was surrounded by people? Across the street from a gas station next door to a Family Dollar, he just got shot, the biggest rapper in Memphis, and nobody recorded and said, "Oh God, y'all, they got Dolph. Oh y'all, look at him, they got Dolph." No, only footage you can see is inconclusive footages. They don't even show you a video of the scene. They only show you clips. They only show you still shots. They show you these still shots of these supposed assailants. But we don't see no real evidence. Show me one real solid evidence that proves to you beyond a shadow of a doubt. Remember, our court system says beyond a shadow of a doubt. Show me one piece of evidence that proves to you beyond a shadow of a doubt, that shows you beyond a shadow of a doubt that Young Dolph was actually really murdered.